Alright guys, welcome back to the live stream. We've got a fun adventure planned for today. If we can make it happen. So we're trying to get interviews with other DayZ survivors. If we can get them to talk to us, we want to ask them some questions. Just a few questions for the live stream here, guys. So that was what we were doing yesterday, and my plan was to continue trying to do that since we couldn't find anybody willing to participate. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it will go right now. Alright, so we've got our trusty handy dandy megaphone right here. Got our trusty handy dandy megaphone here. That way we can communicate to the player before we get too close to them. That way they know I'm friendly. Otherwise, they may try and, become hostile. They're more than likely going to be hostile either way, but we're going to try to talk them down and get an interview with them. Oh, I see a dead chicken. Somebody has left their dead chicken. Hello, is there anybody nearby here? Yeah, I don't think so. How damaged is this? Worn. And this is badly damaged. Okay. Got worn. Trail shoes worn. Well, good to have a couple of extra shots just in case somebody does get feisty, which we can guarantee will most likely happen. But like I said, we're going to try our best to talk them down and get an interview with them. that's the plan that that was in my idea anyway, is to try to interview players in DayZ as a reporter with our megaphone. Get close enough to them, they can hear me with the megaphone. Fucking nobody wanted to do it yesterday, boys. They were all too scared. Which is silly, because I could have killed them at any time had I wanted to. So, you know, if someone's yelling at you with a megaphone, more than likely they're wanting to just talk to you. Pristine. Any survivors nearby? Hello, any survivors? Just in case there's someone nearby. I don't think there is right now. I think we're probably good. Plus, I gotta get back into character. Any damn way. This is Rick Reckham, reporting live for WDAZ. I'm conducting interviews. Would you like to participate in a survivor interview? Live on WDAZ with Rick Reckham. Rick Reckham. Rick Reckham. Rick Reckham. Who the fuck is Rick Reckham? Might as well just go back towards Cam. I think we're going to have a greater chance of finding somebody nearby that. Seems like the place to go. Probably put my gun up, keep the megaphone in my hand. That way they know that I'm not trying to murder them. If they see me running around here with a BK, they're most likely going to believe that I'm trying to murder them. Today, that is not the case, at least at this current moment. We have no murderous intentions. Our intentions are pure, true, and honest. Can't believe we're already halfway through the week, man. It's going by quick. To me, it feels like a Monday. It's already Wednesday. Feels like a Monday to me. Oh yeah, and we're also going to give them a fish or something for doing the interview. So I'm going to definitely keep my fish stockpiled, at least enough to give somebody a fish. I wanted to give them fish and chips. Make a whole meal out of it, right? Give them a bag of chips, give them a fish. There you go. Fish and chips. Can't find no bloody chips, though. Can't find no damn willing participant. That's the hard part. Finding a willing participant. Come on, you mutt bunkie. What the hell was that? You mutt bunkie. You dirty mutt bunkie. Keep forgetting not to walk around with my gun in my hand. It's so hard. It's just a natural thing to do, right? You can't not walk around with your gun in your hand. Feels naked, even though we're trying to be friendly. Oh, you nut bunkie. Oops. Hello, is there a survivor nearby that would like to conduct an interview live on DayZ with Rick Reckham? I am looking for any willing participants. Nobody wants to play with me. Well, I don't really need to. It don't matter. I guess I'll take the saw. I guess I'll take it. Do I really want it? It don't matter. It don't matter. Didn't realize my MOT is next week and my car is pretty fucked. What the hell is MOT? What does MOT mean? The hell does that even mean? M-O-T. Oh, emission tests? Is that what they... Oh, someone dropped these. They're soaking wet. Yeah. They have those out here as well. They're called emission tests. Make sure that the car... Yeah, make sure it's roadworthy and everything works on it. And, yeah. All that good shit. And your car is fucked, you said? Oh, bro. Well, I mean, is it just like cosmetic shit, or is there actual... Because I don't think, like, certain cosmetic things, right? Like if your door's dented, or, I don't know, shit like that obviously isn't gonna matter. Oh man, yeah, we've been having some car issues as well. Definitely been a pain in the ass. Anytime you gotta spend money that you're not, like, you know, just out of nowhere like that, it definitely hurts the wallet. Hurts the fam. Especially if you live month to month like we do. Which I know most people, a lot of people are now having to live that way just because of the way the fucking economy is and how the wage gap is too big. No one can afford anything. Exactly. And I know I was talking about this on the channel about a couple weeks back, but it used to be where one man could provide and take care of his family of 4, his wife and his 2 kids, with one income. One single solitary income from the man, and it's not like he had to be a fucking rocket scientist or anything. Just a standard job, and he could provide for his family. And his family would have insurance and whatever. They would be taken care of. Nobody was struggling for food. I mean, no, they weren't rich, but nobody was struggling, right? They didn't have to live month to month. Nowadays, you could have a family of 4, and every one of them has an income, and you're still barely getting by. I mean, the shit is wild, bro. It's become... You see, and as you move forward in time, the human species is supposed to be evolving, right, to where we are what they call a type 1 civilization, which we're not even fucking close to being the type 1 civilization, which is the lowest form of an advanced civilization, because for that to happen, everybody has to be taken care of as far as food and shelter, and nobody's paying for food and shelter, right? Like, anytime you see futuristic portrayals, people always have everything they need. Their needs are met. We haven't even gotten close to that because of greed. If the world wasn't ran by greed, then yeah, we'd absolutely have enough resources and everybody would be doing just fine. Now, I'm not saying I agree with socialism. I don't. But I do know that the fucking system we're in is broken. Definitely broken. And it's designed to keep certain people at the bottom. I mean, I definitely fall into that category. And any man that's providing for his family now, just a normal, average, regular Joe, trying to provide for his family, if you got a wife and 2 kids, oh, bro, I just don't see how people are doing it unless they got unless they're making $100K a year, and even then you're not going to own your own home with that amount of money. Not for fucking years and years and years, you know? You'll be trapped in a 30-year mortgage, and you still probably won't even get the shit paid off. Sad. Sad, man. Like my grandfather, in his way of life, he could provide for his family, and they had 5 children. You know what I'm saying? So it was 7 people in a household. Exactly. Yeah, if you're not, and that's just like minimum, bro. Like that's just like if you don't make $100K a year, and you got a family of 4, you're struggling. I don't care who you are, where you live. If you live in the United States or in the UK, you're gonna be struggling. And that's why they forcing us so many people living in month to month. See, back when I was a kid, my dad, growing up, he was making, I remember him telling me, he's like, I make like 65K this year, which back then was like making over 100K now. It'd be more like 130K this now at times. So like we didn't go without, but at the same time, like he was easily able to provide for his family of 4. If he was trying to do that now, oh, he'd be fucked. He'd be living month to month. You know, there's no way he could afford to provide the type of life that we had as I was a kid. It would be like damn near impossible. Raising the price of everything else and then not increasing the wages. I mean, it's called a non-sustainable business model. And we're all trapped under that shit. Even these guys that went and took 4 years of college and got a degree, got a fucking $60, $70, $80, $100,000 loan, they can't even get a job in their field. So they're flipping burgers at McDonald's, paying all their money back to student loan debts, trying to pay for an apartment to live in, and a car to put gas in it, and all that shit. I mean, it's sad, man, really. So what it does basically is it forces both parents to work, and then that takes away from the children, and they're being raised by computers and phones and everything that's out there on the internet. That forces the mother to have to work, and then therefore the kids aren't getting as much nourishment as they should back in the 50s, right? When they had a mother that would be home and doing all the things a mother does at home. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I hear you. The one that we drive is now it's been break. We've done so much shit to it. It was a lemon, bro. And there's just no way around it. We've replaced so many things on it, and yet it still fucking craps out constantly. It's crazy, man. It's just... And there's no law that can protect us because it was over the time, apparently, right? Even though it was clearly a lemon. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Well, we have no participants. I wonder if I'll just kind of hang out where I was yesterday over on that apartment building. Oh my God! They've built even more bullshit over there. It looks like, since we were over here yesterday. Yeah, bro, see what I mean? It's just, and even with y'all's income, you're probably still fucking struggling. And that's the crazy part. Like, you could have used to make $22 an hour by yourself, and your missus wouldn't even have to work, and you could provide for your family on that salary, making $22 an hour. So it's like, nowadays, good fucking luck, dude. I was making 20 an hour, busting my ass every day, and barely making it as a single person. So, the game is rigged, my friend. Yeah, working you to the bone, man. I hated working 6-hour weeks, or 6-day weeks, I mean. You gotta have more than one day off, bro. You gotta have 2 days in a week, in my opinion. One day off a week is just not enough to recuperate. Your body needs more rest than that. Especially if you're going ham on construction or anything like that. I'm not sure, I don't know exactly what you do, but I'm sure it has some degree of physical work to it. You know what I'm saying? So, I worked at a factory, and they all run, or a warehouse, well, I've worked at factories and warehouses, but I know, bro, it's fucked up. And they always work 6 days a week. I mean, they run that shit 7 days a week, but yeah, you only get 1 day off if you work there. Or you could work at these other factories where you do 4 12-hour shifts in a row, and then you get 3 days off, and then you do, or wait, how does it go? It's like 4 on, 3 off, 3 on, 4 off, or something like that, if I remember correctly. And then that gives you your hours. This is crazy. I know for a fact that none of these fences and shit were here yesterday. I don't think they were. I don't remember these fences being here. And they've already been raided? Like, that's the weird part. Wax on, wax off. Welcome, David. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't get it, man. I'm never gonna get it. And it's only gonna get worse, right? I mean, it's only gonna get worse. Oh, looking for a friendly. We're trying to RP as an interviewer again, a reporter. Still the same life from yesterday, so I figure we just continue the mission. Still have our megaphone. Life sucks. Life sucks, and then it gives you lemons. Make fucking lemonade. Yeah. Or they're a pain in the ass. They're great until they fucking break down, right? And leave your ass stranded on the side of the road or unable to report to your job. Yeah, then they really fucking suck. Do you guys have public transport at all then? I mean, you couldn't... Is there a bus system? You could take the bus or the trolley or whatever you guys call it. I know y'all got some shit like that, right? Gotta have some shit like that. You haven't been given any lemons yet? With the sour taste in your mouth? Man, life be giving me lemons all the fucking time, dude. I live on lemons. Yeah, it's called a bus here, too. But I could have swore y'all call that shit a trolley. A trolley, lolly, lolly. I remember y'all, my Nana, she'd have these little figures, and one of them was a double-decker bus. And I would always mess with it, and she'd be like, that is not a bloody toy. Don't mess with that, it's not a bloody toy. But Nana, I want to play with it. And bloody people in hell want ice water. That's what she'd tell me. And I'd say, I wish I could play with it. And then she'd say, well, you can wish in one hand and shit in the other. And see which one fills up quicker. No, a trolley's like a fucking train, Barrel. It's like a bus, but it's on tracks. That's a trolley. A shopping cart is just a shopping cart. Tram. Well, I swear there's something called a trolley, too. Bro, you telling me there's no thing called a trolley? That's crazy. Did I just hear it said aggro? In San Francisco? Yeah. Yeah, like the shit that's in San Francisco. They call it a trolley. I thought that was just some shit they got from UK. Yeah, I know. Trolleys run on tracks. I think exactly. They're like a bus on tracks. It's like a public transport on tracks. Yeah, that's a shopping cart. Yo. Come and get your trolley from the parking lot. Yeah, bus train. Exactly. Yeah, bus train. And they definitely have them in San Francisco, but I thought it was, you know, something that they kind of took from the UK side. And he said they're called a tram, but I got, like, a tram's more like a subway. I thought, like, trams run under tunnels and shit like that, right? Trolleys are outside on tracks. You can get on them. That's funny, bro. They call shopping carts trolleys. Is that like, that's like pretty standard for someone to call it a trolley, a shopping cart? But they wouldn't say, I'm gonna go catch the trolley. Or, you know, I'm taking the trolley to the fucking other side of town. Underground train. Buggies. Yeah, buggy. I've heard that before. Yeah, subway. Tram or subway. We could call it a tram, but yeah, more than likely a subway. Like a pram on an ATV. That's okay. So ATVs are four-wheelers. A dune buggy is like a totally different thing. The only thing we call, quads or four-wheelers. Yeah. So the only thing we call buggies are the dune buggies. They're like four-wheel, really low to the ground. They have a roll cage on them. Those are dune buggies. Attention, are there any survivors in the area that would like to conduct an interview live on WDAZ with Rick Reckham? NBC jacket. I figured you did. But you never know. All these differences, subtle though they may be. But WGAY, the flame. WGAY, the flame. Yeah, if we find a loser and he doesn't want to fucking participate, then we'll troll him with that, you know. You're on WGAY Live, The Flame. Are you a flamer? How long have you been a flamer? No. So it's like, yeah, so how long have you told your parents that you're gay? Start them off slow. They're like, how long have you been playing DayZ? Oh, very nice. So how many hours do you have? Very nice. Have you told your parents that you're a homosexual? Oh, you haven't. You know, we'll get them going real good in the interview, like get them 3 or 4 questions in where everything's moving along smoothly, and then throw one of those in there. You know, it's like, what is your favorite weapon of DayZ? What first brought you to DayZ? How long have you liked men? Yo, it must not have liked that one. Getting the creases straightened out of your stink wrinkle. Yeah, it didn't like that one. Stink wrinkle. Rink stinkle. Come here, you mutt bunkie. You dirty little mutt bunkie. Come here, mutt bunkie. Can't believe it. Can't find anybody to interview. Think of some more trolley questions, like, yeah, are those, do you prefer wearing, G-strings or panties? G-strings or panties? It's like, what kind of panties are you wearing currently? And are they wadded or not? Are your panties wadded? What brings you back to DayZ? What is your favorite play style? What area do you like to explore the most? How long have you been gay? Do your parents know that you're gay? Have you told anybody else that you're gay? Or, what else? What year did your balls get removed? Where the f is everyone? You know what, boys? Let me check the servers real quick, because, you know, we might need to go find a more... I don't know if this server's got enough people. It was popping off yesterday. When I joined this morning, it was like, definitely wasn't as high as it was, so I might need to see about that, because I should have ran into somebody by now, damn it. I feel like. I don't know, we hadn't made... We'll at least go to Kamishova then. If I don't see anybody there, then I'll try and see about hopping over. I mean, there's definitely people in here. Let me check real quick. Yeah, there's people in here for sure. So if there ain't nobody over here, I'm gonna go try to check out a different server maybe. Well, Skits, do you guys have, like, junkyard type places where you can go and pull out the parts that you need and get them really cheap or whatever? If not, then I would advise checking on a place called rockautoparts.com. They actually have pretty decently priced auto parts. They'll mail them to you. Obviously, you gotta install them yourself or hire somebody to do it, but you can get the parts a lot cheaper that way. Rock Auto. Locating them. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you go to rockauto.com, you should be able to find what you're looking for, most likely. What kind of car are you looking for parts for, though? That's could be the issue, maybe, depending on what kind of car you have. Like, if you got a fucking, you know, I don't know, like a Mercedes or something, yeah, you know, you might be a little more difficult to find parts, but depending on what you got, it might be easy to find parts. BMW? No! Bro! No! Body made wrong, bro. Body made wrong. Oh, dude, those are fucking harder to find parts. Jesus, man. Nah, I like BMWs, but they're fucking... It's harder to find parts for them, for sure. Yep. Alright, that makes sense. Fucking BMW. I had a buddy that had a, Is it not? True, you're right. Yeah, yeah, he's in the UK, so it might actually be easier to find parts there. Shit. Yeah, you might be good then. You maybe not. You probably won't have to use Rock Auto then. Do you have like a You can take it to a diagnostic shop if you don't have a way to run a diagnostic, and it can throw codes back at them that'll tell them what could be wrong with it. Oh, definitely, David. Absolutely, yeah. To get BMW parts out here, it's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I had a buddy that had like an old 2005 fucking, or 2003, I can't remember, one of the two. But it was like the rally sort of racing BMW. Looked like a damn rally car almost. Yeah, dude, all the parts on BMWs are expensive because, yeah. Yep. Fuck that, bro. What you need to do is trade that up for like a Honda Civic or some shit. Something that's cheap and easy on gas, right? Just use it as your main driver to go back and forth to work. Fucking a Honda or a Toyota, something like that. Fuck that BMW, bro. I'd kick that shit to the curb. I mean, they are nice, but like you said, affordability, whew, out the window. Yeah, that's very true. Nothing is affordable, but, you know, one of them little Hondas, at least they're a little bit cheaper on gas, and they're a lot cheaper on parts. Like, the parts for those Hondas, fucking cheap, bro. Oh, I know, dude. It's insane. And we were talking about this just earlier, that it used to be one man could provide for his family of 4 with one income, and it didn't have to be anything crazy, right? Nowadays, shit, you can barely get by with everybody having an income, let alone one single person. Vauxhall? What the fuck? I haven't even heard of that, bro. Vauxhall? Is that like Volkswagen? We don't have those, I guess. Or, I mean, we probably do, but I don't know about. That's weird. I've never heard of that. Vauxhall? Vauxhall. An Opal? How the fuck is that? I'm gonna have to Google this shit. Because I want to know. I want to know right now. Oh, really? Oh, okay. It kind of looks like a, okay. Yeah, they're definitely ripping off, what is it? Like, that looks kind of like a Scion. That definitely looks like a Scion. Hybrid electrics. Fuck a hybrid. I wouldn't get it unless it's pure motor, baby. A Mercury or a Buick. Like, yeah, the newer ones, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Old school Buicks, bro. Battery was dead. Attention! Are there any survivors that would like to conduct an interview live on WDAZ with Rick Rackham? Became Buick Saturn? Oh, okay. Okay. Are there any survivors nearby that would like to conduct an interview live on WDAZ? Little bungholes. We're gonna have to assume that if we announce ourselves like that and nobody says anything, and then we're gonna have to presume that they're hostile. Yes, we're being condescending. Yes, that means we're talking down to you. With all that racket from your lips are smacking. We assumed you didn't notice. Bitches. Receive stitches. Trolls receive 86s. You act like somebody who has never been knocked the fuck right out. That's okay, we have your remedy. Getting nothing in here though. But some human meat chopped up, still fresh. Definitely wasn't that long ago. Haters, isolators. Hello, would you like to conduct an interview live on DayZ? I am conducting interviews with survivors. I don't know where they are. Isn't there like a pair of boots over here? Yeah. Thought there was a pair of boots over here. Am I tripping? Yeah, it must be. That's okay, we have your remedy. With all that racket from your lips start smacking. So it's actually pretty fucking easy to get the parts, man. It's just they're expensive still, right? I mean, they're not any cheaper, are they? Are they cheaper over there, you think? Or are they still fucking mad expensive? I'm telling you, bro. You know there's wells out there. You know there's wells out there somewhere. That it wouldn't even faze them. Shit, they could buy you a whole ass car and it wouldn't even faze them. I just wonder how, if I would ever become corrupted due to money. Like, I don't see myself ever doing it, because I've had options before in the past and I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't doing all that. No amount of money can get you to do certain things, right? It's like, it don't motherfucking matter how much money you got, bro. Not going. That would be fucking great, though, if you know, somebody who was well off like that was just like, man, you know what? I've been hearing your story. I sympathize with you, and I want to help you out. drops a couple grand in the chat, like, just like that. Holy crap. Oh, I'd have to stop my stream, not my stream, but I'd have to stop and, like, praise Jesus. Sing hallelujah. So, I don't know what I would do. I would freak out, though, I'll tell you that. I would freak out. Yeah, $1,500 for a rebuild transmission is cheap. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, David. It's fucked up that you have to do that, man. I knew I was gonna get sick. No man should ever have to trade his firearm to fix his vehicle. It's a sad, sad world we're living in. Sad, sad world we're living in. And I know you still said you have some left, but you didn't want to get rid of them. That's the point. And I mean, nobody wants to get rid of their guns, right? I know exactly how you feel, man. Oh, I know, bro. I know. It's just the fucked up way that the economy is and everything. All the stuff we've been talking about. It all leads back to that, you know? Nobody's able... We're all doing shit that we don't want to do and making sacrifices like that are necessary sacrifices because of the situation that we're being forced into because of the wage gap and the cost of living is so fucking high. They act like we're all millionaires when none of us are millionaires. You know? But they act like we all got millions and millions of fucking dollars. No, we don't. We bust our ass like everybody has in the past. So it's like we work just as hard as they did in the 50s, but yet we cannot provide. We can barely fucking get by. And this is across the board. It's just like, it's fucking crazy, man. I myself personally could not imagine trying to provide for children right now as a single parent, which I know there's plenty of you out there. I have a friend right now, she raised 2 kids, but she's been by herself most of the time doing it, but I mean, I think she's got a boyfriend now, but whatever. Still, it's like, it forces you to seek help from housing places, food stamps, just places that even though you're busting your ass every day, and then society wants to look at you, oh, you're on food stamps, or oh, you're getting help like this. And yet you're busting your fucking ass every day. Of course, it's the situation they forced us all into. You know, fuck, man, it's crazy. Like I said, there's just nobody out there is just not feeling the effects unless you're absolutely wealthy, right? Only the wealthy don't feel the effects. The rest of us, oh, absolutely. We definitely feel the effects. We live month to month. A family should not have to stress about if they're going to have food money next month or if their car is going to break down and they're going to be able to get to work, you know? I mean, we're in 2026. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're so, oh, now you're making income so you can't get food stamps. Well, what are you talking about? I'm barely making enough to pay the bills. How the fuck am I supposed to buy food? Oh, well, here's $87 for you and your 2 children. Huh. Get fucked, man. Bananas. Thank God bananas only cost 20 cents. That's what I mainly live on in the morning, bananas. Because they're cheap. Well, I got the DayZ hoodie on today, boys. I'm rocking the DayZ hoodie today. I got all my other clothes in the washer, so I really don't wear it a whole lot yet because I want to keep it nice, right? Oh, absolutely, they could. It's all ran by greedy corporations. If you find out all these things and then you trace the money back, it all goes back to these same corporations. Same motherfuckers that are keeping us on the bottom are making all the money. Alright, we're gonna go try and maybe check another server real quick because it don't seem like there's too much happening in this one right now. Alright, let's see if we'll have some better luck over here, maybe. See if we'll have some better luck over here, possibly. I'm ready to go. Ready to take my chance again. Get what you get when you go for it. So DayZ is a social experiment. Well, see if there's anybody here. What the fuck? There's an NBC suit almost right here. And a car? What? What? Son of a bitch doesn't have a filter though. Pants, shoes, damn dude. Almost got some full NBC there. Oh, it's completely blocked on that side too. Attention survivors, is there anybody that would like to conduct an interview live on WDAZ with Rick Rickham? Rick Rickham. Rick Rickham? I keep saying it wrong. Fuck. I am conducting interviews. Any survivors that would like to conduct an interview live on WDAZ, please report to the... fucking Zed. Bitch. Too many. Too many. Like, you see how many bases are all in this town though? There's builds everywhere. It's a whole build city. There's a whole ass built city here. I'll take a few pumpkins, sure, why not? Can't believe we still haven't found a single participant. But yeah, no, there's freaking base right here, base over there. This is base central. I got the whole thing blocked off. Can't even see in there. Damn. DMR mag. Shot. Yeah, there's a shotgun shell and a lockpick. And an AK mag. Definitely been hit a while ago, more than likely. I would say K-Mag's badly damaged. Ah, fuck it. I'm not even gonna take it. Oh, no. Even more builds. Oh, this is crazy, bro. Oh, then there's fucking... Oh, never mind. They built this in this entire city, man. Get that chicken. Alright, chicken. Alright, chicken. Yeah, I got pumpkins. I got pumpkins. Alright, chicken. How we doing today, Jamie? Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, they'll plant the pumpkins and then camp the patch, right? So they'll, nice. Yeah, they'll just sit there and camp them. A bunch of losers. Hell yeah. We're trying to interview people. That's what this character's all about. I'm an interviewer, or I'm a reporter, and I report live on the front lines. And my whole mission is to try and conduct interviews with survivors, find out their story, find out their background, find out why they play DayZ. Yeah, or do like a in-game interview and a IRL type interview where it's like we're asking them about questions in the game, and then also like personal, like how long have you been playing the game type shit. How long have you been